All right, Shalom, it's Brother Yashima Zakar from the Israelite Times Report, IsraeliteTimes.com. Upon my watch, all praises are definitely due to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings to all the brothers spread across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and sincerity. There's a video circulating online of these tanks that are being dropped off on train tracks or left on train tracks. And of course, the truthers believe that uh, it is more than likely to give to certain individuals to cause mayhem in the streets, because a lot of people believe that there's going to be a major false flag to come soon, right? So if you go online and you look up these tanks that were left on the train tracks, whoever filmed it, the man that filmed it, he asked the question. He says, "Where's the train?" He says, like they left something, right? They left something. And you see these big tanks, these big military tanks on the train track. Now, the thought came to my mind that I remember some years ago, I believe he was in Los Angeles, either Chicago or Los Angeles, but I believe it was Los Angeles. This black man, this Jake, was going into how back in the day the government would leave guns, weapons in the black community on train tracks. And of course, you know what Jake gonna do. He's gonna take those guns, he's gonna use them, and he's also gonna sell them, you know. So that's how these illegal weapons got on the streets. And Jake's so stupid, he didn't even stop to think to himself, damn, why is this here? No, he gonna, of course he's gonna try to capitalize and make money off of it. But anyway, these tanks were left on these train tracks the same way. There was no train. You could tell that a train brought them there, but there's no train on the track. It's just the heavily armed tanks, military tanks. So Esau is stirring up stuff. He's getting ready to start something here in the U.S. Because a part of the globalist elite's agenda is to collapse America. This guy, what's his name? Zbigniew Brzezinski, in his book, I believe it's the Grand Chessboard. He said something along the lines, and I'm roughly paraphrasing, but he said something like America will be the first and last real superpower, and that it would collapse into a new world order. Okay? So the agenda of the elites is to collapse America, and from there, they'll bring up their new world order. That's what all the symbolism of the bird is about. You have the eagle, but you also have the phoenix, which crashes into the fire and comes out of the ashes, right? The phoenix bird. And that's all, the symbolism anyway. So the idea is to destroy America, control demolition, destroy America, and bring out of it a new world order. So what does that mean? That means it's going to be chaos out here. It's going to be chaos. And that brings me to my next topic here. Militia groups forming, and they have heavy artillery. Now, there's a video online of this Jake who he was starting a blog, and I believe he said his first blog or his first video. He walks outside and he sees these Edomites with these tanks. They've got 50 cal, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Not decked, but mounted on these tanks, these military tanks, or Humvees, I should say. These military Humvees, right? And he's joking with them and playing with them. Like, damn, he's like, yo, I salute you, whatever. But these are militias. Supposedly, these aren't even military men. These are militiamen. Now, what do you think they're going to do when the shit hits the fan? All this talk in the news about illegal immigrants, right? Who you think they're coming after? You don't think Esau is mad because the country's being flooded with so-called illegal immigrants? All you have to do is go to alternative news sites or news media, and you'll see that these Edomites are complaining all day long. They're complaining. They're saying, oh, we're being replaced by these different nationalities or whatever. They're saying, oh, the white man is being replaced. The westernized man, the Western man is being replaced. That's what they're saying. All of them. These guys, Dustin Nemos, Alex Jones, Mike Adams, they're all complaining the same. They're all putting in the same complaint. So what you think they're going to do when they get that green light? They're filming military-aged men crossing the border. Chinese men, Latinos, everything under the sun. Even I believe they said some so-called Middle Eastern men, but all of military age. So they're putting it in this. And look, Esau is not slick to me. Okay, they're allowing this information to come out. Why? Because they want these lower level Edomites to get mad to the point where they strike. They're putting it in their face on purpose. There's a reason why BitChute exists. There's a reason why Rumble exists. These higher elites, these elites of Esau, the powers that be, they're well aware of these alternative sites that are posting this. And who is it targeted towards? It's targeted towards the right-wing Christian Edomites. Conservative Edomites, that's what it's targeted towards. And every single day, I promise you, if you go on BitChute, Rumble, Odyssey, any of these alternative sites, what you're going to see Esau complaining about being replaced. I forget the terminology that they use. Migration replacement or something like that. It's something like that. Right? But they're complaining about being replaced. Okay, so they're being stirred up. Let me see if I think I had another article here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Zero Hedge. This is an old article. I think it's about a week or two old, but it says South American gangs target dozens of mansions in Detroit. This is what you see on these alternative news sites and platforms. South American gangs target dozens of mansions in Detroit. And what is this doing? This is stirring the pot. This is pissing Esau off, right? Zero Head says violent crime is quickly spreading to suburbia. Now, who are they talking to? They're talking to Edomites, the working class Edomites. It says a new report shows gangs from South America have targeted mansions in wealthy neighborhoods across the Detroit metro area. This comes as the Biden administration's disastrous open border policies have flooded the country with millions of illegal migrants, right? As well as progressive cities fail to enforce common sense law and order. So what is this doing? This is making these Edomites say, look, we got to bring law and order. We can't have this, right? We can't have this. And all it would take was for Trump to give them the A-OK. Okay? Because Trump is playing his part. He's a part of the blue bloods, right? You check his family records, you understand what I'm saying. So anyways, they're just waiting for the signal. They really think that they have to take. Matter of fact, let me get this right quick while I'm thinking about it. Matthews 11 and 12, it says, and from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violent take it by force. And that's what Esau is going to do. Okay? He's going to take it by force. They say they want their country back. What do they mean? What they mean is having your neck under their foot. And like I said, and I say it every week, and I'll say it again, I'll continue to say it. Jake, these knucklehead niggas out here are really giving Esau cover. They're giving him a reason to do what he's about to do. The smash and grabs, I talk about it every week. Some of you are probably tired of hearing me talk about it. But I'm trying to explain to you what's going on. During the 2020 pandemic, during the Black Lives Matter protests, 2021, as a matter of fact, 2021, you had Black Lives Matter niggas shutting down stores. I seen videos of this shit, and I said to myself, oh, Esau's gonna have a woo. When Esau gets tired of this shit, it's gonna hit the fan. Niggas were, in the name of Black Lives Matter, were shutting down shopping, like Whole Foods, organic grocery stores and other grocery stores. They would go to these grocery stores and just shut them down and wouldn't let people out. I saw a video. It was like 200 people were stuck in the store, and Black Lives Matter surrounded it and wouldn't let them out. Now, you could say that they were agents, they were provocateurs. That's fine, but Esau doesn't care. Esau's not going to care. He's not going to give a shit. All he saw was black faces harassing innocent, lily white, working class, mom and pops. And this has been building. And Jake hasn't been paying attention, but see, I watch everything. I'm upon my watch. The Lord put that spirit on me. See, I'm not the best at anything really, but the Lord put the spirit on me to be upon my watch. If nothing else, I'm watching. I'm seeing every damn thing. I see everything. Even if I missed it, I'll get it later. And I understand what this devil is doing. They allow this on purpose because if Esau really wanted to, he could just arrest these people. I keep telling you, why do you think they let all of these prisoners out of jail during the 2020 pandemic? They say, oh no, it's a pandemic and we can't have people bunched in. That was an excuse. He let them loose because he wanted chaos so he could justify what he's going to do next. This devil's going to come down with great wrath. These people think this is a joke. It's not. And let me tell you something. You northern tribes, I keep telling you, you Latino tribes, okay? You Ephraimites, you Issacharites, okay? You northern tribes, you Latino tribes, especially, and you Native American tribes. You think you better than the so-called black man? This white man, this devil is about to come down on your ass. I've had Edomites tell me how they feel about you. Okay? Think that you above the Negro if you want to. They hate you. They hate you. You hear me? No Christos Jesus. Okay? Christos Jesus is not gonna save your I should say your black ass. Cause that's what you act like. A nigga. But just a nigga that speaks Spanish. Okay? He hate you. Can't stand you. And matter of fact, when the pandemic came out, when the pandemic was going on, and they said they were gonna roll out the shots. They said the people that need it the most are the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Don't believe me? Go look it up for yourself. I promise you. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah is my witness. They said, oh, we need to give it to the underprivileged people. You know, the poor people. And that's the blacks, the Latinos, and Native Americans. They should be the first people to get it. They were the first people that they wanted to get that poison injected into them. They hate you. Just same way they hate the niggas. It's just that Judah is the head tribe. So, of course, the Negro is going to get it, the worst. So it's going to be more publicized. The hatred for Judah is more publicized. The hatred for the Negro is more publicized. But they hate you Latino tribes. It's all the same. Kiss the white man's ass if you want to. Kiss Esau's ass if you want to. Anyway, let me get back to this article. From Zero Hedge again, I want to read the title. South American gangs target dozens of mansions in Detroit. It says, in this part here, it says, WXYZ Detroit reported at least 30 to 40 homes in upscale neighborhoods across Detroit have been targeted by highly functional and well-trained gangs from South America. Okay? And that was this fall. It says, excuse me. It says, thieves are using high-tech jammers to disable Wi-Fi home security systems. And see how people are wise to do evil, right? People are wise to do evil. It says thieves are using high-tech jammers to disable Wi-Fi home security systems. They're primarily after cash, jewelry, and expensive handbags. It says last week, Oakland County Sheriff Michael Boucher said thieves are part of make sure I say this right, transnational gangs. Listen to what he's saying. This is what he said. Oakland County Sheriff Michael Boucher said thieves are part of transnational gangs operating across the country and are targeting multi-million-dollar homes. See, we're supposed to be on our watch, and we're supposed to sound the trumpet and warn the people. Okay? Well, guess what? Esau is doing the same thing. See, when articles like this go up by Zero Hedge, um, Paul Joseph Watson, uh, who else? Who else can I name? Michael Adams. Um, who else is there? There's a lot of them. Dustin Nemos. All of these Edomites, right? And the alternative right media. What they're doing is they're doing what we're supposed to be doing, but on the left hand side. They're on their watch. They're sounding the alarm. They're blowing the trumpet for their people. Okay? This is what they're doing. So he's letting them know that these transnational gangs, as they call them, transnational, listen to the wording, transnational gangs. Okay? And they're talking about the southern border. So South American gangs, right? This is targeting the Latin tribes, the northern tribes, right? It says, in recent months, we have shared an emerging theme of thieves across the country targeting wealthy households. Now, when they say that, what are they saying? They're talking about who? These rich Edomites. Okay, that's what they're talking about. Rich Edomites, well-to-do Edomites. In recent months, we have shared an emerging theme of thieves across the country targeting wealthy households. It says this disturbing trend comes as illegal migrant encounters by the Customs and Border Protection on the southern border hit a record high. President Biden's disastrous open southern border has flooded the country with 9 million illegals since he took office. This is on purpose. This is on purpose. I said it before. Biden is there to take the blame. That's what he's there for. Biden our time. They couldn't do it under Trump. See, now I'm letting the gloves off, right? A lot of things I wanted to say last year and the year before that. Okay? There's a big conspiracy going on, and maybe one day I'll delve deep into that. But I'll put it to you. I'll give you a clue, and some of you may know what I'm about to say. And we may talk about it in private. You email me. But the whole idea that Trump is like some savior, if you will, some like Messiah. They're propping him up like that. So, anyways, I'll leave it there. There's a lot going on behind that. No, I'm not saying he's an antichrist. I'm saying that he is coming to these Edomites as some kind of a hero, some kind of a savior. Okay? That's what they're propping him up as. So Biden had to take the blame so Trump could come in and bring down the hammer. Anyway, I got cut off there. Let me get back here. It says this disturbing trend comes as illegal migrants encounters by the Customs and Border Protection on the southern border hit a high record, right, or a record high. President Biden's disastrous open southern border has flooded the country with 9 million illegals since he took office. And that was me going into Trump and the Biden of time and what that means, and Trump coming down with the hammer, right? Because that's his job. His job is to come down with the hammer. His job is to fix all of America's problems. Remember, his slogan is "Make America Great Again." Okay? So he's going to come down with the hammer, but they needed to justify what he's going to do next. Now, says here in the article, also Democrat lawmakers, some of whom are Soros backed. Okay, and then they bring up George Soros. Look, these people are just there to be the boogeyman. The Soroses and the Klaus Schwabs. And I figured this out a long time ago. The George Soroses and the Klaus Schwabs and the Bill Gates, people like that, they're basically set up as the go between for the higher elites, the Rothschilds family, the of course the Rockefellers. We always name those two, but you have the Bowers, the DuPonts, right? Who noted their Esau Edom, by the way. I believe Rothschild means red shield. Red shield. Like they know that they're the Edomites. They know. They have the history. They have the documents. They know. They know what time it is. They know the real secrets. Okay? They know who the children of Israel are. It says also Democrat lawmakers, some of whom are Soros-backed, failed to enforce common sense law and order, transforming some metros into lawless, crime-ridden hellholes. So they create these problems so they can bring in the solution. Problem, reaction, solution. Okay? That's what they're doing right now. So right now is Joe Biden is the problem and Trump is going to be the solution. But he's going to bring the hammer. It says Democrats are turning this nation into a third world-like state. Now notice they keep making this a political issue. Democrats are doing it. Democrats are doing it. Look, both the Democrats and Republicans are two wings on the same bird, which is the New World Order. Okay? Democrats are turning this nation into a third world-like state and now criminals, emboldened by failed progressive policies failed progressive policies have the rich in their crosshairs in suburbia. The only advice for law-abiding Americans who want to defend their families and homes in suburbia, this is talking about Edomites, middle-class Edomites. See how they're stirring shit up. You got to listen to the wording. The only advice for law-abiding Americans who want to defend their families and homes in suburbia, where the average police could be upwards of 10 minutes or more, is to get proper firearms training from a professional. I hope you caught that. I hope you caught that. The elect caught it. What does it say? The election have obtained it, but the rest were blinded. Okay? The election have obtained it, but the rest were blinded. We see. We understand. Blessed is he that have eyes to see and ears to hear. Right? We can see, we can hear, we understand. We can read between the lines. This devil is about to come down with great wrath. Just because it's not happening right now doesn't mean it's not going to happen. They're blowing the trumpet. Esau Edom is blowing the trumpet on their side of things. Okay? You need to be paying attention. Okay, let me get Ecclesiasticus. Let's go to the Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus 39:28 says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance. Okay, and so the Lord allowed Esau to have this reign, to have this rulership, to bring hell on our people, because this is punishment. It's punishment that we're going through. And Jacob's trouble was going to be real punishment, especially on these 2/3 niggas that have drunken that Babylon juice. There be spirits that are created for vengeance. They're here just to carry out vengeance. Okay? There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Who made them? The Most High. So yeah, we can cuss. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We can cuss out Esau, Edom all day long, right? That's cool. But ultimately, the Lord did it. The Lord put it in his spirit. I say it all the time. You know, I say this all the time. The Lord put it in his spirit. The Lord put the thought in their mind. The Lord sent the angel to them and then whisper in their ear. Tell them you kill them niggas over there. Right? It's the Lord that do it. Says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on the sore strokes in the time of destruction. They pour out their force, right? And it says that the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. That's Matthew 11 and 12. And Ecclesiasticus 39:28 says there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Okay, the vengeance of the Lord. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions and serpents and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. So you niggas, you niggas out there that think that you done made it in America, or you think that the days of Esau coming down on you, you know, hanging you from a tree and all of that, like that's yesteryear. That's just something in the past. You got another thing coming, man. You got another thing coming. This devil has it in his spirit to hate you and want to kill you, to seek to destroy you. Let me see if I have time for this. This is Isaiah 30 and 8. I'll get it anyway. It says, now go write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come, forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. And why did I bring that up? Because I get hate mail. I get, and shalom to you brothers and sisters, you sincere ones out there that email me. But I also get people talking shit. You know, say that I'm negative. They want to hear about the goodness of the Lord. I don't know what Lord you're talking about, and I don't know what time period you're talking about. I don't know if you're paying attention now, but obviously not. We're in a time of war. There's a time of peace, there's a time of war. We're in a time of war. But the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, right? So we got to be spiritually minded. And that's what I'm pushing. That's what I'm telling you. You're gonna need the Lord to work a miracle in your life when these things come upon you. If the Lord is not dealing with you and you don't have that righteous mark, that tawah, set upon them a righteous mark for those that cry and sigh for the abomination in the midst thereof. If you don't have that righteous mark, you're screwed. Okay? You're screwed. So this is their attitude. This is a rebellious people, lying children. Children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. So they don't want to hear about Jacob's trouble, judgment of the Lord. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear God is good all the time. God don't care. God gonna be on your side no matter what you do. Come as you are. Right? That's what they want to hear. Prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceits. Get you out of the way. Turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. They don't want to see the Lord for what the Lord is. Okay? There's a jealous power. A vengeful, mighty, vengeful power. They don't want to see that. Right? Get you out of the way. Turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust not, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. Well, those people that say peace and safety, then comes sudden destruction. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Because while you're not paying attention to what Esau Edom is putting out there, the Dustin Nemoses and the Mike Adams and the Alex Joneses and the Paul Joseph Watsons, they're saying it without saying it. They're saying that you Negroes are the problem. You Latinos are the problem. You Native Americans are the problem. And that white Western American men should take it back. That's what they're saying. They're saying it in a deceitful manner, right? They're being deceitful with it, making it sound like it's about patriotism, but it's a cover. They really hate you. And they can't wait till the day that they get to the chance to shoot at you. They dream of it. When I was in the military, I used to see graffiti because I was stationed in Idaho. And the military's racist as hell anyway. But I would see graffiti that said, "The South shall rise again." I'll never forget that. I see it all over the place. And a lot of them rednecks, they would have their Confederate flags with them. I seen that shit. They're chomping at the bits, man. They're rubbing their hands. They can't wait. They can't wait to get you niggas. Okay? It says, therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. And he shall break it as the breaking of the potter's vessel that is broken in pieces. He shall not spare, so that there shall not be found in the bursting of it a shred to take fire from the earth, it says, or to take water withal out of the pit. For thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, in returning and rest shall ye be saved. In quietness and in confidence shall be your strength, and ye would not. Okay? So, think this is a game if you want to, man. You continue on. Continue on. Just, ain't nothing gonna happen, right? I'm just, hey, I'm just, I get Luke 17 and 22. It says, speaking of which, it says, matter of fact, I'll start at 26. Luke 17:26, and it says, and as it was in the days of Noah, Noah. It says, as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. You get the point. I'm sure you get the point. Because as of right now, we are in the days of Noah. Okay? That's where we are. And you will soon understand that. But it will be too late for a lot of you. For the 2/3, it will be too late. Because this devil he's sounding the trumpet right now. That's why I said that when you look at the symbolism of the name Trump and Biden, right? Trump, the trumpet, Biden, you're biding your time. From one Trump to the next Trump, you have to understand these devils speak in code. And I'm going to tell you something, a dirty little secret. That's not even the real Biden that you're looking at, by the way. That sound like a conspiracy theory. Well, I don't give a shit. You haven't seen the real Joe Biden, okay? It's a damn man with a skin mask on. I'll leave it there. If you can't figure it out, that's on you. You stupid niggas that went in line and voted for potato head ass Biden, you're an idiot. You are a stupid ass. Officially a stupid ass. Take that how you want to take it. You are stupid as hell. If you couldn't look at that man and tell that that's not the same man that you saw from, hell, you can go back to 2012 on up. You people are constantly fooled. Look into skin masks and the technology that they've created with skin masks. Okay? Type up, I tell you what, go to BitChute, type up Joe Biden skin mask. There you go. I just did you a favor. Okay? You can start from there. You don't know what you're looking at. You don't know who you're looking at. You don't know who's playing that man in character. Nothing that you see is real. This whole kingdom is fake and it's falling apart. He's about to come down with great wrath. Get your shit together.